This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we have started in the last class about the Photoshop. Okay, so I'll start from there. Okay, so I'll just open the Photoshop and here, so everybody, I hope that you people have installed the Photoshop already. Okay, so here I have two different layers. Okay, so I have taken already one image. I want to copy some pictures. I want to cut some images and copy to this file. So what I'll do, I'll just take some images which is suitable for this. Okay, so last class I have done with some other image. Okay, so I'll try to take the same image with the different method. We'll copy it. Okay, control plus plus zoom in, control minus minus zoom out. Okay, so this notes I have given in the last class. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go to the third one. So in the first class I have done this one, rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark tool, and this is the tool what we are having, that is a move tool. Okay, so this is very important tool, that is polygonal lasso tool. Using this tool we can easily cut the image however we want. Okay, so I'll just go with the polygonal lasso tool. So just I'll zoom it and everybody please follow this. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just start from the top. So this is the selection what I'm doing. Just you have to click one point over here. So just you have to click like this. Okay, however the image is there. So neatly you have to cut this because I want only the image. Okay, so automatically it will come down. Okay, otherwise if you have scroll mouse, so there is a scrolling option is there. Okay, then you can make control plus and control minus. I'll select like this. Okay, so where you have started, you have to end up with the same point. Okay, I'll click on this. Okay, so now this is selection is done. So you can copy and paste it to the different image. Control C and Control V. So everybody know how to copy and paste, right? So just I'll go to Control C and I'll open my background image and Control V. So I have copy and pasted the image. Okay. So now you have to scale the image. Now you have to adjust according to the background file. So Control T, you can select that. You can drag the image like this. Okay, little bit shorter. So you can match the image according to this. Okay. So this is how you have to do the collage work. Okay, suppose I want to place some things for this background only. So let me check which is suitable for this. Otherwise, I'll take some other image. Okay, so for example, the same image, I want to change the background of this. So now I have already cut this image. So now what I'll do, I want to change the background of this image. So what I'll do, in the same layer. So layers are very important here. What is the shortcut of the layer? Windows, layer, shortcut is F7. Okay. So how much area I have selected? I'll go to Control J. So automatically it will come in a different layer. Okay. So Control J, Control J. Otherwise, you can copy and paste. Control Z, I'll come back. Control C and Control V also you can use it. So no need to like you feel it like the shortcuts are more. So that time you can use the same shortcut, Control C and Control V. Okay, so this is the option in the layer. You can hide it, hide the layer. Okay, so this option is there. So now I want to change the background of this. So now I want to add a different background for this. So what I'll do, I'll just hide this background. So now my whatever the image I have cut it, so it is there in layer 1. So I want to add a different background for this. So I'll just go to here, file, place. Please write down everybody. So there is an option called file place. So same image, I want to place a different background. For the same image, I'm placing a different background. So I'll just go to file, place. Okay. Am I audible right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll just, I have some background image. Okay. So just what I'll do, I'll take this one. So this is the image. Enter. Okay. So I have taken this image. So what I'll do, now my layer should go back of this, back of the layer one. So what I'll do, I'll just drag and drop it here. I'm using only the left click. See here, I'm just drag and drop it down. Okay. So now the background is changed. Okay. So Control T. Now if you want, you can scale the image on the left side and the right side. So both the side you can scale the image like this. Okay. So Control T like that. So you can change the background like this. Okay. Suppose if you don't like this background, again you can hide this layer. Again I'll go to one more image, file, place. Again same image only. I'll try to add a different background which is matching for this image. Let me check this one. Okay. So this is a different image what I have placed. Okay. Again I want to make a little bit shorter. Then I'll select the particular layer, Control T, and you have to make it little bit smaller. Okay. Like this. Okay. So Control T. See whatever the layer you are selecting. Okay, which is already always it is showing in the blue line. Okay, blue ribbon bar. Okay, you can then you can use the option Control T. Okay, so now you have to do some changes with the background. Then go to the background layer, Control T, and you can scale the image. Now you can scale the image like this. Okay, how much ever area you want to show, that much area you can select it like this. Enter it. So now I am having two different background. One is this one. Okay, you can choose any of the backgrounds you like it. Okay, so here we have the option of eye mark. This is hide and non-hiding the option. Okay, any of the things you can match yourself. Okay, anybody having any doubt about this? Taking the background, please write down. You have to write it. File, place. So this is the easy option. Easily you can bring the background here itself. No need to go here and there. So if this option is little difficult, so that time you can go to here, file, place. Okay, file, place. Then you have to check which background is suitable for this. See, I have this background. Again, let me check this background is suitable for this. See again, even this background also it is suitable. And you can move the image. So wherever you want, you can move it. Control T. So whatever the layers you are selecting, Control T, and we can scale the image little bit. So you can take your own pictures. Okay, you can take the background, you can change the background. Okay, whatever the background you want to change, you can change your own pictures background. Okay, so like this. So now I have given three different background. So first background is this one, next background is this, and one more background is this. Okay, so I have given three different background for the same image. Okay, so now I want to save this file. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll just on this background, I will go to file, save as. So what is the shortcut of save as? Shift Control S. I'll just go to save as. Then I'll go to desktop. I will save my file. Okay, I'll just make one folder. I click on this. Everybody know that how to create a folder. I'll just make my Photoshop works. So I'll just make one folder like this. Okay, so I'll save the file in Photoshop document format. What is the full form of PSD? It is Photoshop document format. Okay, PSD. So I am going to save my work one. So this is my first work. So I am going to save in the format of PSD document. I'll just save the file. Okay. So where is my file? I'll just check. Where's my file? Okay. Yes, my folder is here, and this is it is in a PSD. It is a Photoshop document format. Okay. Now I want to see the output format. I want to see the image format now. So I'll go to here, file, save as. Again, I want to save my file in JPG format. Same method. First, this is a source file, and what I'm saving, it is an output format. Okay, I will save my file as a JPG format. Okay, so here the same name, I'm going to save the my work in JPG format, and it is asking the quality. So here automatically it is taking the maximum quality. I'll just give OK. Then look at now. So I have one is the source file. Anytime you can open the source file and you can modify this. Okay, so this is the output file. Anytime you can send it to anybody through WhatsApp, email. Okay, so this is the JPG format. Easily you can send to anybody. Okay, so this is JPG format. So Photoshop format and all, you cannot mail it, or you can easily send it through the WhatsApp and all. Okay, this format you can easily send it. Okay, so this is the output format. So this is the source file format. Okay, anybody having any doubt? Okay, now I want with the different background, the same file. I will take it with a different output like this. Okay, again I'll go to here, file, save as. Again, work to, I'll save it as a JPG format. I want only in JPG format now. So I'll give a different name. Work one is already there. So I'll just give work two, and I'll just save the file. Okay, next any of other image. If you want, you can save it. This one. So I have two different file. So this is the output format. How this file is going to look. Okay, I have two different files now. Okay, so I'll take a different image now. So let me close this file. It is asking whether you have to save this file or not. So better I'll save this file. I'll just go to file, open. Now I will take a different uh, collections how to make it. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just show some of the option. Suppose I have this image. Suppose I have this image already which is having this kind of background. Somebody here. Okay, so but the image should match. So let me check this image is going to match. So image matching is very important here. So if the image will not match, so then it will not come, the output will not look nice. So let me check. I have some bridal image here. So let me place this image. So what I'll do, I'll just for the same image, let me check the resolution. So this is okay, but let me check. I'll place the image whether it is matching or not. I have one image like this. So now I want to match this lady for this image. So what I'll do, I'll just remove the background. So now I'll just zoom it little bit. This image is little blur. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the polygonal lasso tool and I'll just cut the image. Again same method. Okay. So I'll just do the different method now. So first I have used this one. So that is a polygonal lasso tool. So now I'll go to the different tool. So that is a quick selection tool and magic wand tool. Please note down everybody. So we have two different tool. See all these options we are using to cut the photos. Okay, so end of the day, we need photos here. So because it is an image editing software, so we have to use the images only. So we need a good quality images always. So what I'll do, quick selection tool and magic wand tool I have. So I'll go to the quick selection tool or magic wand, anything you can select it. So let me check whether it is going to cut using this. So here different method of cutting. So the problem is, look at here. So even it is cutting the dress also. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just we have option add to selection and delete selection. So always whenever you taking any tools, so there is an option here add and subtraction. You can subtract it, which is easy. You can use that option only. Okay. So you can use polygonal laser tool or I feel this tool is very good. So easily you can cut it and one time only the image work will you will get a very good work here. Okay. So here what I'll do, just now I will delete. So there is a delete key is there in your system. Okay. So if this image is not going to delete, so what I'll do, right click on this. There is an option here raster layer. Okay, so always this option will not come, so that sometime it will come. Okay, so you can delete it. You can use a in the keyboard there is a delete key is there. You can delete this background. So easily you can remove the background here. Again, end of the day we have to remove the background. So what I'll do again, We have quick selection tool. So easily, quickly it is going to remove the background. Okay. So just zoom her face. Okay. Again, I'll just go to delete. So some of the options which are left here. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the eraser tool and erase it. So always whenever you're taking the tool, so erase tool. So there is a brush option is over here. So you can select this brush option. You can reduce the size of this and you can remove it. Okay. So is that clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody having any doubt? Okay.
No,
I'll go to
ma'am.
Photoshop. Okay. So now what I'll do, I have cutted this image using the quick selection tool. Any tool you can use it, quick selection tool, magic wand tool, or you can use the polygonal laser tool. Okay, so this is one of the different type of a cutting option. Easily, quickly you can remove the background. So now whatever the background layer already I have hidden, I'll just on this background layer. Okay, so now I will select this a female. Now I'll go to the move tool and I have to place her properly. I'll just use little bit control T. Even if you people have any bridal look of the photos, otherwise any of this kind of image, you are sitting somewhere, uh, okay, some different places and all. So you can place a lion or tiger near to you. You are sitting with a lion or tiger. Otherwise, any of your favorite actor, actress, you can place your photos. Okay, so here it is like that. End of the day, it should look realistic. So I'll just go to the eraser tool. Some of the points over here, just hide it and check if anything not looking proper. So I'll just go to the move tool and look at here. One line is over here. So I'll just go to the eraser tool and I'll just remove this line. So in the eraser tool, little bit you have to make it some small corrections and all you have to make it correct. Okay, so just place it properly. Okay, so this is one image. So it will look like this. Okay, suppose I want to place somebody else for this image. Okay, so let me check. Okay, I'll just save this file. File, save as. Uh, okay, in the desktop, I will save my file. Okay, my Photoshop work. Again, here Photoshop file is work 2. So I'll just go to here work 2. Okay, you have to save the file like this. Okay, which is going to save in the format of PSD format. Okay, so again I will hide this layer. Let me check if I want to place somebody here. So let us see. Suppose I want to place the wings for the same lady. So what I'll do first, let me cut this wing. Okay, so I'll go to this polygonal lasso tool. Otherwise, you can go to this one, quick selection tool again. So this image, which is come in the format of raster format, right click on this. So there is an option here, rasterize layer. Okay, so just click on this, right click on this, rasterize. So this option will come always when you use a file place option. Okay, so right click on this, rasterize option, rasterize layer. Okay, so now quick selection tool, magic wand tool, anything you can use it. So magic wand tool means it will totally, it is going to select here. So everything which is going to select here. Okay, so control D, I don't want to do selection. So let me go for this quick selection tool only. So how much ever area it is selected. So it is completely selected now. So just go to here, delete. So there is one delete key is here, control D. Okay, so now what I'll do, again I'll go to the eraser tool. I'll just erase it. So only the wings I want. Now I want only the wings. So what I'll do, I'll just on this layer, again the wings, I'll bring it down. Okay, so I'll select the wings. Let me check whether it is matching for this. Yeah, somehow it is matching now. Okay, if you want, you can change the color according to her dress. Okay, but okay, so if you want a bigger wing, so you can make some more bigger wing like this, and you can match like this. So whatever the things, so I think in some of the movies and all you have seen. Okay, so this kind of fantasy world, fantasy things and all we can create in Photoshop. Okay, so but the thing is, end of the day, overall look should be proper. So it should not look like artificial. Okay, so here I have done this one. So before the wing size is this much. So now the wing size is little bigger. Control T, and I have increased the size of the wing. So how much ever you want. Okay, anybody can tell me what else we can add for this image? Now I have this image, but I don't want complete background. So what I'll do, so everything which is there in different layer, so I'll just hide this. Okay, so now only I want this much only. So let me check. So what I'll do, so now I don't want complete of this image because my lion and this it is with the background layer. So I will take how much ever possible. just hide all these things. I will select this much. So I'll go to the polygonal lasso tool. I will cut this image only this much. Okay, so only this much I want it. Just normal, just roughly you can select it. Okay, so again Control C and Control V you can place it. Control V it is coming in a different layer. Okay, so now I don't want this layer. Only this much only I wanted. So let me check how to match with this one with this background. Okay, now let us see. So I need to take this much area. So I'll go to this one, elliptical mark tool. Otherwise I will do one option. So I'll just go to this one. So how much area I wanted. So I'll just go to the eraser tool. So eraser tool. So right click on this raster layer and how much area I don't want. So I'll just erase it because lion is in my background layer. So if I'll erase it, so only how much ever the area I wanted, I'm taking that much only. I want my lion and the chair. Yes, anybody having any doubt? See now I'm merging two different background. So I have taken many layers over here. So before it is like this. So now I have added the background. Okay. So how much ever area you don't want, you can remove it. Suppose you don't want you want a different water background. So you can take once again, you can place a different water background also. Control Z, Control T, and you can scale the image. In the background, if you want waterfalls and all, so you can place it. So according to this, we have to adjust the image. So for single image, I'm adding multiple things. Again, one more option is we have. So I don't feel comfortable in this area. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just right click on the layer. I'll go to duplicate option. There is option called duplicate layer. Just okay. Right click on this. Always you will have the duplicate option. So now what I'll do, okay, even in the duplicate layer also I have erased this much thing. Okay. So what I'll do, I will place the original image now. So because I want the same water texture here also. So what I'll do, I'll just go to file place. Once again, I will take the same image. Any other water image also we can take it. Yeah, same water I wanted. So that is the reason. So how much ever water I needed. So I don't want the hill or and all these things. So only the water part I will take it. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the eraser tool and otherwise you can cut the image. So how much ever the water we needed, so I'll just cut it. So this is what we are calling as a collage work. Enter it. Again Control C, Control V. So now everything is in different layer like this. So you have to place the image one by one. So complete cutting and placing the image here. So just I should go behind the layer. So I'll just unlock this. Okay. So this should go back of this. Here also it is not matching. So I'll have one more option. So I will use that option only now. So I don't have final option now. So what I'll do, there is an option called clone stamp tool. So now I have to copy this much area and I can place it here. So what I'll do, I'll just take a same image only. So otherwise I'll go to this much only. So how much ever the water I wanted. So only that much only I can copy it and I can take it from there only. So again Control C, Control V. So copy and paste. Okay. So but it should match according to this. Any other water will not place for this. Let me check with the same image. I'll just erase it. So erasing option is always easy option. Okay. So just erase it. How much ever area you don't want, just erase it. If you want the hill also you can keep it. Okay. So how much ever area you don't want, just erase it. So whenever you are erasing this line, you have to slowly you have to erase it because otherwise you have to cut this image and you have to take it in a different layer. Okay, better take separately this one because this file is very important. This line is very important. So you can place it properly. So better keep it in a different layer only this layer. Okay, so this is one method of Control Z. So if something mistake is happening, you can come back. So you can use Control Z. Okay. So this is the option what we have. Complete proper look it should come means we have to keep on working with this image. Okay, some white patch is coming over here. So this also we have to complete. We have to work on this image. So here again, okay. So there are so much things we have to do here. Okay, placing this background and there is one more background is there in the back side and see here is this chair is not visible here. because one more background is placed over here. So we need to check each and everything. So this is the original what we have done before. So I'm keep on adding one things to here. First, this is the original image what we have. So afterwards, I have added this lady. Okay. So this is a simple look. And afterwards, I have added the wings for the lady, and I have changed the background. So whichever the background you don't want, I'll just delete. So select the layer. Can you see here? There is an option called delete. So I'll just delete. Yes. Okay. So I don't want this layer. Select this layer, and there is an option called delete. Again, select the layer. If you like this layer, you can keep it. Okay. Again, this layer I don't want. Select the layer and delete it. Okay. So like this, you can add. Keep on adding the things for this. Okay, so we are using 10 layers, 20 layers like this. So now I don't want this layer too. So that also we can make it. So how much ever you want, you can keep that much only. One more option is there, zoom it and exactly that area only. Reduce the brush size. There is a brush size will be there always. You can reduce the brush size and slowly we have to do all this work. So it will not finish it this kind of work in half an hour or one day. So it will take time, each and everything when we are doing with the celebrities images and all. So that time we have to take some time and we have to do it because it may be telecast, it may be come in some channels and all. So that's why we have to do properly each and everything. We have to zoom it and we have to check image quality is good like this. Okay. Just I'll save this file. We'll work with some more other files. Okay, file, save as. Then again I'll save it as work 3. I'll save this file and I will go to here file. Once again, save as in the format of JPG format. So I'll just click on this JPG work 3 and save the file. Okay, so now I have 3 different files. This is the final output. This one is one image. I have this one. So I have 3 different works now. So once again, I'll go to the Photoshop. I'll close this. I'll close this also. I'll just go to File Open. Okay. So now I will take a different image. So I'll just go to File Open. Anybody having any doubt? So now I have one beautiful image like this. So now I want to change the different background for this. Okay, so just I want to add a single color. Okay, So what I'll do, I'll just go to, so any image, I have to change the background. So I have to remove the background, whatever the backgrounds I have. So I need to select it. Whether I have to separate it, otherwise I have to remove the background. So what I'll do, I'll just go to this option called same thing, magic wand tool. Okay, so magic wand tool, I will just select this image. So always the magic wand tool will never work. Okay, only some images it will work. Control D, deselect. Again, quick selection tool. I'll just again look at here the hair. Okay, so what I'll do, there is an option called add selection and the subtract selection. So just click on, just zoom it and do it. Just you need to click here this point. So just it is a subtract selection. Okay, is that clear everybody? So now neatly it is cutted. So still zoom it and again subtract selection. Okay, so now I want to remove this background. So if I'll remove this, it will not remove now. Why? Because this layer is locked now. So there is a, can you see everybody? There is a option here, lock. So double click on this. Okay, the layer is open now. Double click, you have to use it. Now just delete it. It's okay. Delete it. Control D. Always deselection. Control D. So everybody just you people can use any option for cutting the image. You can use polygonal lasso tool. See, you can do the quick selection tool, which is easy. You can use that. The thing is, you need to separate the background. So this image should be in a different layer. The background should be in a different layer. So again, quick selection tool. Again, it is in subtract option. So now I'll go to the first option. So I'll go to here. So look at here. Complete this much area is selected. So I'll just subtract again. Just you have to click on this area. Zoom it. So this tool, according to the color, it will take. So this much head, it is cut already. Okay. So otherwise, easily you can go to the polygonal tool. So if you are easily, you can do it with this tool also. So you can cut it like this. Select this point. Easily you can cut. Little slow process. Control minus. Control minus. Now, how much area you want to do it? So select it like this. Where you have started, there itself you just end the point. So delete it. Okay. So just have removed the background. So now you can place whatever the background you want. So I'll just add a single color. Now what I'll do, I'll just take a new layer. So there is option here, new layer. In the layers only, there is option here, new layer. Okay, I will select this new layer. So there is an option here. Can you see here? One, two, not this tool also. I am coming down. So next to the eraser tool is an option called paint bucket tool. So there is a gradient tool and the paint bucket tool is here. So I'll just go to the paint bucket tool and so the bucket is here. You can select the color. Okay, here I'll select this tool and whatever the colors you want, you can select it, just add it. Now you have to bring it down. So that is a tool called paint bucket tool. Okay, so the same thing. So I'll just go to the paint bucket tool. Suppose I want a different color. I'll go to the new layer. Again, once again, I'll go to the new layer and I will hide this layer. I'll go to the layer 2. Suppose you want a different color for this. Select the color and you can use the so separate layer you have to take it and you can give the plain background for this. Okay, so like that, how many layers you want, you can take that many layers. So again, once again, you can select whatever the colors you want, you can give the color. Suppose you people don't like this color, you can hide the color. You can bring separate image for this, you know already. So file place and you can bring some other image like this. Okay, this is very small image. Not at all suitable for this. You can hide this. Only the background things you can match it for this. Okay. Now one more tool. Suppose suppose I want to give a multiple color. So that option what we are calling as a gradient tool. Okay. So in the gradient tool, suppose I will select the first I have done the paint bucket tool. The shortcut is G. Next I will go to the gradient tool. Again same image. I'll take one more layer for this. So there is an option here. So multiple colors you have to add it. So already we have we have having this many colors. So just you have to drag it like this in the background. So it will come like this. Okay, so just top to bottom, right to left. So these many colors you can add it. Just you have to drag it. Okay, so this is the gradient tool. This is the gradient tool what I am having. Okay, suppose if you don't want this gradient, I'll just go to and again in the gradient we have this one. We have linear option, we have the circular option, so radial option, so all these things. So how much ever you will drag, if you drag this much, so this will be like this. So how much ever you will drag it, so that much this gradient will work. Okay, so we have multiple options are there. So different angle of gradient will be there, so which is matching for this image. So you have to use that image only. So you can select this one and whichever the image you like it. So whichever the background you like it, you can use it. And if we go to the gradient, so we have multiple options are there. So this one, select this option, color harmonies. Color harmonies 2, metal, neutral density, noise sample, pastels, simple, special effects, spectrum. So these many options are there. So color harmonies 1 and color harmonies 2 both are same. Just you okay, what are the options it will come. Next metal is there. Just check all this option. I'll just go to the simple option. Simple in the sense we will get only color shading. This is just a two color shading. Again, two color shading options are there. Again, we have multiple option in this. So whichever the colors you want, you can use it. Just you have to drag it like this. So my option is here in the radial only. Okay. So again, if we go to here, again we have the option called special effects. Okay. In the special effects, again we have multiple background layer like this. Please note down everybody. First tool what I have taken, that is a paint bucket tool. Shortcut is G. Next, this is a single color what you are getting. Here you will get a multiple colors. So gradient color in the sense you will get more than one color. So that is a gradient color. So mixing of many colors here. Okay. So here we have rainbow options are there. So just write down. These are the tools we have in the gradient. Okay, color harmony is 1, color harmony is 2, metals, neutral density, noise sample. Please write down. So this gradient we are using for different purpose. For example, now okay, special effects I have given here. Okay, this is a special effect. See already background one more background is there. On that only it is going to place. Okay, even if I'll use this one. So this is a linear option, and if I'll use this diamond shape, it will come like this. Which is matching, which is looking nice. You can use this background. If you drag it this much, the gradient will change. Gradient will come in a bigger size if you drag so much. I'm dragging so much now, it is coming in a bigger size. You will drag it very small, so then it is coming in a smaller size. Next, we have one more option is there in the gradient itself. So this is the option. This is also one type of gradient. So like this, you can place it. This gradient. You can add some more circles. So this is one different type of gradient. You can add how much ever you want. Small circles it will take. Only for the background it is taking. Small circles and all you can save it. Okay. Again, this is one type of gradient option. Okay. Anybody having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
So I'll come back and I'll take one more image. Please, you people try all this gradient. Only for the background you can try all this option. So next we have the option neutral density. So neutral density, I'll come back. So we have the option of spectrum, spectrum, noise sample will go. So again, this is also one very nice option. I'll take a new layer. I'll hide this layer. Again, I'll have different option like this. Okay, this will also look nice. The background. So these are the fancy backgrounds. Again, you can try with the different colors we have. Okay, so take your own image and try all this option. Z, Control Z. Uh, any other options? For example, one more option is there. So this is one different option like this. We'll get a background transparent like this. So one background with that you will have multiple things over here. Okay. So this is the thing which we can do it with a gradient. Even you can change the color also of this gradient and you can add a different background like this. On this you can add some more things over here like this. Okay. So these are all coming with the gradient. How much where you want you can add it in the background. So two three things you can add it for the gradient. Okay, even for this also you can add it. So everything should match end of the day. So because here in Photoshop, mainly for the image editing we are using, so that is the reason background and the image and whatever the effects we are adding, everything should mix. Okay, so then only the final output will look nice. Okay, so just try all this option. So this gradient is very simple, just to add a different color for the background. Now in that we have one more option is there. So that is called neutral density. So I need to take a different image for this. So I'll just go to file open. Suppose I have this image. I want to make a image with a darker thing. So otherwise I'll show with this image only. So there is an option here that is called neutral density. Just you okay. So here the option what we have. So it will make the image darker. How much ever amount you want, that much only this image will make you darker. So just I'll make it drag it like this. I'll just take the duplicate copy of this. Right click on this duplicate layer. I'll just drag and drop it like this. So just I'll make this image darker. See only how much are the portions you are dragging. Once again, I'm making it darker. Only here only it is become darker. So this is so, but I should not take this circular option. So go to the first one, the linear option, like this. Okay, so better take the linear option only. It will look nice. Okay. Next class I will show with the different images. Okay. So I need to give you people some more assignments and all today class. Okay. So next class tomorrow I'll continue with the different tools. Okay. Anybody having any doubt?